Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I created a login system using PHP language. In home screen there are two buttons, login and register. Let us register first. Entering my email, username, password and confirm password. Registered, let us log in now. Logged in successfully, you can see my name showing inside the green box. Let's log out and I will show you something. If I am trying to access the home.php file from index page, I am automatically redirected in index page. Let us try to register with the same email address which we logged in before. An error message which showing that user already exists. Let's create this app now. Currently I am in my docs folder now. Let me turn on the Apache server and MySQL in my XAMPP app. Let me open versus code in this folder. Typing localhost / login system in the browser address tab. Also PHP my admin on another tab. Let us create a new database. Database name would be DPD users. I would add 5 columns and table name would be users. I will add first sden o, which would be a primary key and auto increment. Second would be username, which would be text. Third would be email, which would be a varchar, and length would be 22. Fourth would be password, whose length would be 255 and form of text. Don't worry, we would hash the password before storing in the database. Fifth would be timestamp, which would be in form of date time and call the function currentimestamp. Let us save it. In VS Code, let us first create database connection entry file. So first we have to create folder named partials, and then create a file underscored connect.php. Let us start writing code. Server would be localhost, username would be root, password would be empty and database would be users. We will use this variables to connect through a function called miscli_connect. We will also add a condition to check whether it is connected or not, else it will show error. Let us create index.php file first. I am going to use Bootstrap for designing the website. You can also use Tailwind CSS, custom CSS, etc. So here I came to Bootstrap official website, and let's copy a boilerplate from here. Setting the title as index page. Instead of Hello World, I will add a form, which I will take from Bootstrap. But first I need to add the page details like register in our website, etc., etc. I have added the title, but I have to add navbar now. copy it and paste in before h1 tag in VS Code. Let me do one thing. I will put the nav barcode in another file in the partials folder, which I will include from index file. Let us include the file. You can make it dark color, but for now I am keeping this at its default color. Let me change its button. In navy bar I would put Home, Login, and Register button. It is looking good now. Let me design the text too and make it at center. Looking quite good. Let me add two buttons, Login and Register. Let's do one thing. I am skipping the designing part. I will meet you after designing it. So here is our index page, with two buttons. In VS Code, let us create three new files, register.php, login.php and home.php. The elements in register.php would be same as index.php, but instead of buttons there would be a registration form. So I will copy the code from index.php and paste it to register.php and remove those buttons. Let us add a form now. I will make the redirection of the form data to the same page, that is register.php, and make the method is post. The design got scattered off, so I will fix the designing and then I will meet you. So here is our website. Login, register buttons are redirecting to their additional web pages. Let's open a PHP tag and also close it. Here we will write, if server request method is post, then do something. Here we will require the database connection file and create 4 variables of email, username, password, and confirm password. And these variables will take the data which is coming from post request. In HTML element we had named the input method in same variables. Now we will check whether the user exists or not. I will create variable name exist, SQL, which will run a MySQL query of selecting star from users where email ID would be equal to the email ID entered by the user. And in result variable we have to take con exist SQL variable. We will fetch the number of rows to find if it exists or not, so we will use function called MySQL fetch number of rows. We will add a condition which will check either the number of rows is more than 0 or not. If it is, then it will show error box with an error message. Let us bring an alert box from Bootstrap. It should be red. Let's copy this one. I am doing string indentation and using the variable email to show user that he already exists. At else block we will check whether the password and confirm password are same or not. If it is same, we will use password hashing function before storing into database. In SQL variable I have to paste the query which I would like to take from PHP my admin. We will first erase the S, N, O and the null text in the query. Instead of the value, we have to put the variables. Now we have to run the query. If the query is success, then we would print a green alert box with success message. I am again doing the string indentation to specify the user and putting a link to redirect in login.php. In else block I should write some error from our end has occurred. Let us check whether it is working or not. It's submitted. Let us check whether it shows error message if we put same data. It is not working. Let's check the code. Yes, I finally found it. It is not error with the code, but with the SQL. I have to change the structure from varchar to plain text and done. Yes, finally got the error message. It is working. Let's open the PHP opening and closing tag. Here we will also check whether the request method is post or get like the same code as earlier. Email variable will take email came from post, and password variable will take password came from post. So here we have to check whether the user exists or not, so we will copy the same code from registered.php but with few changes. Instead of greater than we have to add equals 1. To fetch the data, we have to run the association. Here we have to check whether the password is same as the hashed password in the database, so we have to use password verify function. If it is success, we would start the session. We will declare that logged in would be true. Username would be the value coming from the row. And we will do the same with email and serial number. At else we will say that the password is incorrect. If number rows is not equals 1, then it will show user doesn't exists. If the login is true and session is started, we will also forward the user to the home.php file. Let us write the code for home.php file. First of all, I would copy the boilerplate, and in navbar would be same but little customized. We would first have to write code that if any user try to access this page before login, we have to move him to home page. Let us take a message box from Bootstrap. This looks fine. Here I would specify the username. Let's check. I am getting an error message. I finally found the error. I wrote wrong variable here. There should be SQL instead of exist SQL. Again, some errors. Let us check the code again. I have changed this code. In email variable, I would put the email came from session. Same with username. And here there should be username variable. Rocking! Let's add navigation bar now. I will add only home and logout button. Let's create logout.php file. Completely working, yay! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.